are doing our first hike here in Krabi. How amazing is this? What is up? We are in Krabi, Thailand. I don't think this village really has a name, but we're on Klong Muang Beach. And it's a sleepy little beach town right now because we happen to be here in the middle of the coronavirus outbreak. And that means that Chinese tourists are not allowed in Thailand. And apparently that is a huge percent of the tourism here. So it's very quiet and we never have crowds, which makes the beach delightful. And we never run into people in restaurants. Yeah, all in all, it's been quite lovely. We don't really know what it would be like during normal tourism times, but right now it's just us and the Russians. We stayed in a complex called At Sea Condos, and our host Alex and family were really wonderful. They helped us coordinate several excursions, including Railay Beach and Hong Island. You can check those out in our previous video. We really enjoyed staying in Klong Muang Beach. There were a decent amount of restaurants, and it was much quieter than the neighboring and more well-known town of Aonang. There's just one main road that goes through the town, which we walked just about every day. Life was simple. Our days pretty much alternated between going to the beach and going to the pool. And the food was super cheap, so we ate out all the time. When our host gave us this really detailed schedule of the tide here in this area, we thought he was just providing us with some sort of frivolous extra information. And it turns out the tides here have an enormous impact on the swimmability of the beach. Here is an example of when the tide is high, and here's an example of when the tide is low. So as you can see, it basically can render the beach totally unswimmable. And now we live and die by this very detailed schedule, and we plan our days around it.
This is pretty much the best beach I think I've ever been.
Yeah. Why?
Quiet and pretty.
No one's here.
No one's here.
Look at your son in the background, eating sand. Saturday relaxation. One of our favorite spots to eat at was called Saying Restaurant because it was right on the beach and it had pretty decent pizza, which is very hard to come by in Asia. And it also had toys like right out in front of it for little man to play with. It was a great setup.
Do it again, bud. This time don't look petrified. Alright, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! 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 Uh-oh, well, you better just let go and go. Lean forward.
Yay!
Yay! Let's see some bluefish. No bluefish? Where's the blue one?
What's up? This morning we are doing our first hike here in Krabi. Maybe our only one. There aren't a ton. It's called Dragon Crest, and we figure it's like 5 miles round trip. Supposed to be pretty cool views at the top.
What do you think so far?
really humid. I don't think I've ever sweat so much in my entire life. But this view is pretty cool. We did see some monkeys. Pretty sure they were following us. Also pretty cool.
Don't fall. That would be embarrassing.
We did go on a couple of day excursions to the infamous Railay Beach and Hong Island, but in this video we'll take you on a quick tour of what is called the Emerald Pools, which is sort of an inland kind of oasis. Cool experience. Oh yeah, you got the camera? Hello. I don't think you talk to it that way. Oh really? Good morning. Today we are exploring the official Klong Muang Beach. We thought we were at it for most of our time here around the corner, but that's just a little small chunk of it. It's much larger than we thought, and quite pretty. Are we at the beach?
Well, now look at the camera.
Of course, on one of the last days that we were in Krabi, we discovered quite possibly our favorite restaurant in Asia, right on the beach. I think it was really more of a food truck, super reasonable prices, amazing views, absolutely delicious food. It was right on the far end of Klong Muang Beach. Unfortunately, our tour of Southeast Asia was cut short because of COVID. We were originally planning to go to Bali, Singapore, and Japan, but the whole world went into lockdown, so airline travel wasn't realistic. We considered heading back to the US when our Airbnb reservation in Krabi ended, but ultimately decided that it would be safer to stay in Thailand as long as we could. So we spent 1 week in Ao Nang, and then we jumped on a little domestic flight to an island called Koh Samui, Thailand, and spent 2 weeks there. What is up? We just arrived at our Airbnb in Koh Samui, Thailand, and it's kind of amazing. I think we got a bit of a steal of a deal on it because, well, one, coronavirus is happening, so no one's traveling, and two, there's, like, it's a development that is definitely under construction at the moment, but check out this place. The dining room, infinity pool. But yeah, how amazing is this? Hi, Brye. Back inside, the living room and kitchen. Honestly, we haven't had a kitchen this big in like 5 years. Sort of amazing. I sort of wish we could move in. Here is bedroom number 1. Even the view out the back is pretty amazing. Okay. Bedroom number 2 with its fancy bathroom. I think this is gonna be little man's room because it's the farthest from where we will be hanging out at night. Bedroom number 3. This is like really meant for a big extended family going on vacay, I think. It's crazy. Okay. Bedroom number 4. Brye and I have taken this one because, one, it's the biggest. Well, I think it's the master. Look at the fancy tub. It's nuts. It's like nicer than anything of my wildest dreams living in. A wraparound balcony. It's crazy. So anyways, sort of in love with this place. Kind of hope the next people cancel and we can stay here indefinitely. Well, things changed pretty fast while we were in Koh Samui. Thailand started shutting down all international flights and ultimately banned anyone from entering the country. We knew it was time to head home. We certainly waited until the last minute, though. We were literally on the last international flight out of Thailand. Not gonna lie, it was pretty surreal going through huge airports like South Korea and seeing them look like ghost towns. But we made it safely back to frigid Minnesota.